Hey, we're back from the Fairhope Library with the New Book Tuesday selections. We wanted to share with you some of our new books that are going to be hitting the shelves this week. We're starting out with Morningside Heights. It's a story about a couple that have been married a long time, and he's starting to slip a little bit, and it's about how they recover and survive with their children, and fills you with sadness and profound sense of loss. Morningside Heights is just such a novel.
All right, this is one of our new nonfiction books called In the Heights, Finding Home. It's about the making of the new movie by Lin-Manuel Miranda. So if you're into musicals, check this out.
Another fiction by the well-known author Joyce Carol Oates. It's the most consistently inventive, brilliant, curious, and creative writer going as far as I'm concerned. It's kind of 9 new tales of mystery and suspense from one of the great writers of our time, Joyce Carol Oates.
Right, another nonfiction book is Behind the Magic Curtain by T.K. Thorne, Secret Spies and Unsung White Allies of Birmingham Civil Rights Days. So, great book about Alabama's history. Sounds really interesting.
Okay, the next one, The Great Mistake by Jonathan Lee, author of High Dive. It's Jonathan Lee is enviable, talented. It leaves the reader breathless. The Great Mistake is an unparalleled feat of elegance and craftsmanship. The Great Mistake.
All right, then we've got Blood and Treasure, Daniel Boone and the Fight for America's First Frontier. That's by Bob Drury and Tom Clavin.
And that is going to be coming out in large print and audiobook as well.
So look for those a little bit later.
Yeah. James Ellroy, Widespread Panic. From the modern master of noir comes a novel about the malevolent monarch of the 1950s Hollywood underground. A tale of persuasive paranoia teeming with communist conspiracies. Widespread Panic.
All right, and here we've got a memoir called Rememberings from Sinead O'Connor. So that should be very interesting for all those music lovers out there.
And she was the one who tore up the picture of John
of the Pope, yes, yeah. And did a lot for the fight. Between Northern Ireland and the Troubles.
Next one, The Damage by Caitlin Weyer. An edgy, propulsive read about what a family pushed to the brink will do in the name of love and blood. The Damage.
All right, and then we have Garfield, What Leftovers, a collection from Jim Davis of Garfield cartoons.
Awesome. Another suspense one, Hairpin Bridge by Taylor Adams. What a box of tricks. This full-throttle thriller, dark and driving, rivals Agatha Christie for sheer ingenuity, and James Patterson for flat-out speed. Hairpin Bridge.
All right, then we have Zero Fail, The Rise and Fall of the Secret Service by Carol Leoning.
The Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Dave. A thrilling roller coaster of a novel. The smart, intimate exploration of love and family is the foundation of a beautifully constructed mystery filled with lots of twists and turns.
We have this book, Elizabeth and Monty, about Elizabeth Taylor and Montgomery Clift. It's the untold story of their intimate friendship by Charles Casillo.
And we have a historical novel about This Girl in the Shadows by Audrey Blake. It's about a girl who, back in the early London, who wants to become a doctor, and it's not allowed for women to be doctors back then, so she has to practice in secret.
We have this book, The Woman They Could Not Silence. I know Susan's been talking about this. It sounds very interesting. It's by Kate Moore, and it's one woman, her incredible fight for freedom, and the men who tried to make her disappear.
Back into nonfiction, the 10 Lessons for a Post-Pandemic World, Fareed Zakaria. He is a reporter on CNN, so he is really insightful.
Then we have You Will Get Through This Night by Daniel Howell. It's a practical mental health guide.
And this one, The Heartbeat of Trees, Embracing Our Ancient Bond with Forests and Nature. It sounds really kind of interesting. It says, I invite you to join me in the forest where we will discover that the ancient tie that binds humans and nature exists to this day and is as strong as ever. Interesting. And if you're interested in any of these books, go to our website, fairhopelibrary.org, and sign into your account, and you can put holds on them. They'll be hitting the shelf later this week. Thank you for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.